is comfortable playing it. There are some really good ultimates to steal. The Wukong ult is great. Lucian ultimate can be great, chunk people down prior. Galio ultimate is really effective. Malphite ultimate is ready. Like, I think across the board is really strong. This would be a little bit of a surprise to me. You can run him over early, but if you do not, on 6A's back, no cleanse, Blabber has flash, you can get your butt down there as a jungler and see what you can make happen.
Gory gets locked down. M&S with the ignite. One more auto attack. They do it. First blood.
This is one of the weaknesses of this Malphite. A stacked wave early on. You cannot deal with these dives well.
Okay, they're going to start it off with Blabber slamming him into the wall. They kill him so easy. Cloud9.
And Licorice is going to have a hell of a time in this lane now.
Blabber coming bottom, looking for another gank. He shoves Stixay back. The Blade Caller gets him rooted. They need one more auto from Berserker, and they get it. Cloud9, 3-0.
Blabber is coming up huge. He does exactly.
Oh, nice from Huhi.
Extra kill going over, though. Big stuff from Huhi to grab one back.
Yeah, really nicely done. Berserker, though, could go aggressive here. That looks like a dead Nami on my screen.
Nicely done. Berserker's eating sushi, and it looks like Huhi. Beautiful from the 80 carry. 2-0-0 on the Xayah, and now M&S is getting away from River. The Wukong has not been able to
back up. It would be a really ill-advised dive to try to go for unless they have them super.
Fortunately for Golden Guardians, I think Cloud9's going to want to force that before they get a chance to have the cooldown back. Huhi has rotated up into the mid lane. M&S with the flash into chains. Huhi gets bound up. Now he's got to try to get away. Blabber wants the angle for the charge, but he just ends up ending it. He got too thirsty for the kill. Still hanging around, trying to clear out some of these wards. Won't get the last hit on that one. M&S and Sven moving forward. Blabber finds a charge into the wall, but it's only under River's clone. Now Sven's wanting to lock down Licorice, and M&S gets the kill. A gory taunt only finds one, and he doesn't have the damage to finish off Fudge. Fudge gets the kill back.
Hui's not in position either, so they're never gonna have the damage to make it happen. Now they're gonna look for a dive again.
Blabber with those Hex flashes just won't give him a break.
Actually lock down any of these carries. Who do you go for? The LeBlanc who can distort away. The Xayah who has ultimate, or Fudge.
Oh, River, he's just gonna die if he isn't careful, or maybe they can turn it around instead. Beautifully done. They reinforce their jump.
Absolutely, and I think for sure Golden Guardians are just gonna have to give it up.
Oh,
Here's another Hex flash play.
Blabber slams him into the turret. The follow-up from Sven to throw Gory into the air as Berserker uses the Blade Caller to get the kill.
The mid lane dive, and again, not having those ultimate cooldowns that make up the entire identity of getting these cooldowns out so that Cloud9 can keep such a quick pace. Meanwhile, Fudge on the Olaf has had a time of his life up there, popping his ultimate whenever he wants versus Licorice. Holds it this time.
Fudge is ready. He's popping the ghost. He's got Ragnarok. They want to take Licorice down. They'll get him, but Fudge is going to die in trade. Blabber looking to see if he can get an angle on somebody valuable. Tries to slam Huhi into the wall. Doesn't quite get the terrain connection. M&S jumps in really close.
This went in. All they have to do is alert Fudge, hey, guess what? You are weak side. There are two objectives right now because they've got an Olaf beating down top turret, a Rift Herald taking mid turret, possible ultimate on the Poppy into a steal.
They're going to TP in. They're going to look for this. Sven is in the back of the pit now.
Blabber knocks Licorice away, and now they're ready to fight. Blabber jumps into the middle of three, but now he has to disengage as River's ready to try to get a kill back. Stixay fires off the Culling. Fudge is ready to fight in the middle of everyone. The Ragnarok for the CC immunity as Berserker goes on a rampage, and they kill Stixay. Now River's got the kill at least back onto Blabber, but it's the double for Berserker and Licorice, Huhi and Gory.
Galio ultimate, and both of them pinned over there towards the wall, but
dead for the third time this game. Cloud9 now have a free soul point.
Absolutely are, and we can see this M&S from Fog is really strong, has so much flat pen. As soon as 6A dashes in, he knows he's got him because he had already spent the flash and the cleanse in the previous fight. That dash alone was all he needed to have that go.
Annoying, while the rest of Cloud9 can just retreat back to this Baron. 5,000 health and dropping, but Golden Guardians are here.
Golden Guardians want to fight for it. Blabber with a nice disengage. That's the power of the Poppy. There's no steal ever.
Ejecting Golden Guardians members for these objectives. They're gonna dive.
Nice. Can they actually kill him? Yes. Stixay gets the kill with one of the shots from the Culling. They get the objective bounty on the tier 1. That's kind of the only.
Out. He'll base now and try to regroup with the team, but Cloud9 are just extending the gold lead so...
Damage onto Stixxay, right back to his origin point, because the entire time, the Drake was taken.
Let Berserker melt that thing.
And I think at this point, for Golden Guardians, they're going to go for a pick. We'll see if they can find it.
They want to try to catch Fudge here. Fudge he still has the Ragnarok. He hasn't even used it. There, he finally claims it, throws the undertow back. The angle isn't there on the culling. Now Sven swoops through him. They can't even kill Fudge.
Are getting closer and closer to this championship. They can taste it, pushing down multiple lanes with the Baron buff. This could be the last stand for Golden Guardians.
Golden Guardians gotta try to fight here. They have no Malphite ult, they have no Wukong ult, they have no top lane inhibitor, and they have no gold to compare to Cloud9. Berserker is dominating. They knock one of the remaining defenders away as River is forced back into the fountain, or at least the clone was. Now Cloud9 are gonna finish off the real deal. River falls, Licorice is about to go next. Gory and Huhi stand alone. Cloud9 don't lose a man. They march through the Nexus turrets. They march through the remaining players. They're the champs, and they're the champs back to back. The LCS shines bright blue, and Cloud9 are your spring 2023 champions.